So let's check out this video together. One Anthony reacts to orgasmic keyboard video. Is there volume on this thing? Really? No sound? Oh, I can't just... I was gonna look up epic music or something, and then I realized it probably won't be royalty free. So you know what? Never mind. We'll just watch this thing. Okay, look at that. Look at that. He's trying to preview with Holy Panda switches, of course. And there's things flying around. What is fucking... Yo, what? What did I just watch? What the fuck? Okay, can I actually find, hold on. Royalty free epic music. Okay, there we go. Holy shit. Keyboard go? Where'd keyboard go? Where'd my keyboard at? Is it ever gonna come back? Oh, there was no epic I was hoping for release for a bass drop or something. We should look for that in this. Maybe there's a timestamp for it. Watch this thing again. Oh my god, I need to time this thing. Okay. This is a bit too slow. Ah, fuck! That did not go as planned. This is kind of lame, honestly. Hold on. Missed a cue. You know what? This is an unboxing video. What the hell am I doing? Yeah, so don't. Yeah, not a whole lot that goes on in this video. I'll tell you that. Anthony's a natural media creator. Absolutely. Yeah, that was was definitely the most interesting keyboard video I've ever seen. This is your brain on drugs. Okay, and so this is the Geekhack page for it. Let me put the link in chat. You check out. So you can see this keyboard was made by Exclusive or Exclusive. Exclusive, maybe. So check that out if you'd like. 65%. This time polycarbonate case will be available. It will be frosted. 4 top layouts. Should be gasket mount, same as 356 mini. Wait, is it really? We'll find out. Which sucker is the rubber like the 356 mini? You know what? I already have a bad feeling about this, but we'll check it out though. If you can't accept a little inevitable, especially PVD stuff, quality is hard to control. Please think twice before perchance. Dude. You know what this guy needs to make? This guy needs to make a custom keyboard that has a built-in autocorrect. Like I thought, oh wow, he really messed up when he was typing his name. Turns out it's just how he types, I guess. I don't know. Just anyway. Opayong, have a good night. Thank you so much for being here. Oh wow, it's a fancy ass box. Pretty nice. He's got the, this is called a hologram or whatever. No, not a hologram. What am I saying? What do they call this? Holographic? No. Prismatic ultra rare. Anyway, yeah, so fancy. Background almost looks like Serica. Yes, that's what I thought of at first too. I thought maybe I should bring the Serica desk mat out. Maybe that's what I should do. Okay, so we don't know what color this is. I will say, because Trader Gamer, I believe he got the random color or something like that. So we'll find out together. Oh, yours is PC? Wait. So confused. So this belongs to Trader Gamer. E6.5. He's not even having me build this, but he just wanted to share it with us on stream. I will be most likely be building another E6.5. So hopefully these are going to be different colors. That'd be kind of fun. Yeah, but we're not building this one though. This specific one. But yeah, so a big shout out to Trinity Gamer. Thank you for sending this one in. So let's... okay, so here's the thing. I am gonna take a look at it first because I need to. Oh God, the smell! Oh Lordy! Okay, so the reason why I'm doing this is because so one of the tags is changing the gamer's bank account password, the routing number, account number, and first and last names. So we're gonna have to. So I'm assuming this is the one. Pack this one back up. Is it? Is it the one that starts with an H? Is that giving away too much? Okay, so man, pretty good. First try. So there are 3 badges, and then the first one, I already found it. All right. Anyway, let's put this thing back. I need to separate this out. This is one of the worst things I've smelled in my life. Like as in just opening it. E6.5. So we've got some stickers. Is this where the smell is from? Or I'm assuming it's from the foam. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's the foam, not the stickers. Okay, so kind of interesting, I guess. So you see Spider-Man, ripped Spider-Man, and what is that? Is that Venom? I'm assuming that's Venom. Yeah, so stickers. I wasn't not a sticker collector though. Shygon TV, yes indeed. R.I.P. MCU Spidey. Big F's in chat. Alright, so E6.5, let's move on. So yeah, so this thing smell, this foam and this stuff. Yeah, smells really bad. The bag is kind of not big enough for the PCB, so hopefully things are still fine. The classic exclusive PCB color. I know what he's trying to go for. He's trying to go for that gold, that royal, yellow or gold yellow color. Unfortunately, because the PCB material underneath it is greenish, so it always ends up looking mustardy instead of like royalty. In person, it's not that nice. Yeah, it's kind of mustardy. Maybe you like mustard yellow, but I'm not a fan of mustard yellow. I like it a bit more on the warm side, orangey side. Wait, is green a warm color or a cool color? I guess it depends, right, on the shade. But it should be considered cool, right? Yeah, I think so. Ambrosio. Hey, how's it going? Can you have a warm green color? Look, warm green. Oh, okay, it doesn't even look like. Oh yeah. So yeah, so you could easily have both. See, look at this. So it's close to the yellow. Maybe? I don't know. Who knows? Anyway. I'm doing okay. Classes start tomorrow. Not looking forward to that. So more foam. Dude, we need more than gloves, man. They need to ship face masks with this. So we've got gloves. We also need to test the PCB. You know what? Let's do that before we check out the rest of the board. Oh, Type C, eh? Fancy. Now, where is my Type C cable? Biscuit Roller and Blood and Steel, as well as the Vicious Penguin. Thank you to follows. Ken Jaso one as well. Yeah, so I'll explain a bit why I said that I didn't have a good impression, I guess, of the construction. I'll tell you in a bit. When we look at the keyboard. But we'll see though. Maybe I'll be proven wrong. Hopefully. Oh, what am I doing? You guys need to see this. I'm assuming this is the function key. Something's lighting up. Alright, PCB works great. It's good to see. Of course, you have your RGB underneath. Just a bunch of taking 2 government classes and things like that. Nothing too serious. Okay, and so we've got our gasket or rubber band. Whoa. Okay, so this is cool. Check out the keyboard. Got rubber feet. We're gonna put the rubber feet on. Oh, man, this smell, dude. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna have to air this out. This is unbearable, honestly. Function of the smell is from the foam that they used. It is a nice dense foam. It's good to see, of course. You know, keeps the keyboard nice and safe in transit. But yeah, but the smell, man. Shut you with a link. Is that the battery? $8mm. I wonder if that's too thick, honestly. $12 rubber band sign. Gasket and E minor. Is it really $12? Alright, so here's the board. Whoops, I just slapped the camera. I need to have a dual. I need to have like this camera and this camera side by side. Oh, I'm surprised. Okay, so this is polycarbonate? Wait, so what was the matching thing? So was that not a message from you? Hold on. I think I picked random colors of things might not match. But this is polycarbonate, right? Is it? Now I'm confused. Man, that is. Yeah, it sounds like polycarbonate. Oh, the weights and plates are random. Okay. Man, look at that though. I like that. Okay. Let's get down to business. I'm trying not to destroy the packaging, but because it's paper and tape, I think it might be very difficult. Might be a tall order. Whoa. Whoa. Man, that is cool. Alright, so there we have it, the E6.5 polycarbonate and brass. Dude, this is sick. This is nice. So you didn't pick out the color? So yeah, so there's a cyan, not a teal. Cyan with this black outline. Yeah, this is nice. This is really nice. And I get the rose gold like everyone else. Yeah, I guess rose gold have been cool. Oh, but I know that you have rose gold badges, right? Like I think at least one of them was rose gold. Let me check the other one. God damn it, this damn tape. They use so much paper and tape. Whoa. Oh wait, is this? Okay, this is Trinity. Oh no. Well, that's a real bummer. So this is fresh from the packaging, right? So you can see it says Trinity there. It's kind of tiny though. But you can see there's a scratch, I guess. Right, like a big scratch here. Yeah. That's a real shame. Look at that. Because the color is nice, the rose gold. And it's nice that it's an actual rose gold instead of the pink gold or whatever. This is an actual rose gold where it's closer to copper. But yeah, look at that. It's a pretty big scratch there. Wow, and the etching a lot of the details are missing. I don't know if you can see this. I guess maybe the font was too tiny or something. But you can see that. You can see the T. You can maybe see a bit of the N. And then a T and Y at the end. But the I's, the R's are all just gone. Yeah, I think. See, but this color here would be nice. But yeah, but the scratch, you might have to, yeah, you definitely have to contact him about it. So it's going to be a shame because it's right on the top. If the scratch were anywhere else, maybe it would have been kind of, okay to ignore, but it's right at the top. So that sucks. Yeah. So I'm not going to screw this one in. I'm going to keep it pure. I'm going to bag it up. Just in case, well, you damaged it, when you screwed it in. So, I guess maybe this is why you send stuff to me to unbox. If anything goes wrong, there's video evidence. It's the next level play. Kofi, hey, how's it going? Or Kofi. No build today, just unboxing. It's an E6.5. I'm gonna take this thing back up. Yeah, that's a real shame. I'm gonna use a different Ziploc bag for it. No. Not tuned to your stream. I'm eating. I'm not very active in chat. That's not a problem. Not a problem at all. Okay, so this one says Trinity. And we'll say scratch on the... I can call it front. Front right side. Okay, let's hope that doesn't just rub off. And then we'll put this in the bag. Do you have a preference for over win keyless or HHKB? I mean, if I had to pick between the two, in terms of practicality, I mean, if I'm forced to use either one of those for the bottom row, you know, that's a tough choice. I don't like either one of them. But there's no tape everywhere like that 910. Yeah, that is good. But yes, check that out though. This part is super nice. I really like this thing. But I can see how rose gold would be nice if you got rose gold screws, a rose gold aluminum plate, and a rose gold badge. That would be nice. Let's put rubber feet on this thing and then we'll take it apart. Yeah, so it is... Oh, what is that? I don't know what that is. You see that little bit of... Oops. No. That black or dark speck over there? I wonder what that is. Oh, I think it's literally just a... I think it's just a scratch, I think. Maybe? Yeah, I think so. So I can't decide if it's dark or just clear. It might be dirt. I don't wanna scratch it to find out. The thing is, you know how clear things are if you know it could be dirt or it could be just a scratch and it's completely non-frosted. So I'm not gonna mess with that. I will say the good thing so far is that the color mismatch isn't as bad because the bottom is thinner than the top. So you know how on, say, the Singa polycarbonate on the... What's that other case we built recently? The Salamander, right? The dark is just... The bottom is super dark and the top is, you know, really light. This one is not as obvious because, yeah, top part is thicker and the bottom part is thinner. Yeah, so it has to do with light. See how when I turn it upside down now this part is obviously darker. But then when this part is on the bottom, it's not as obvious. Okay, now let's put rubber feet on it and then we'll take it apart. But man, this thing is cool though. The cyan and black. That's pretty neat. Did he give different options for this part? That would be cool too. You could just buy different colors. No, as in by multiples of the insert color. You should have had an option for all the colors, right? They have a little discount. So let's say there are 8 options. You can buy all 8. You're like, buy 7, free 1 or something like that. You know, just to encourage people to just buy everything. Sell more stuff. And that way, you know, it might be easier for him too, because then he wouldn't have to sort things out. It's like, oh, this guy just wants all of them. Okay, I'll just stick all of them there. It's like, oh, does this guy want it red? Does this guy want this color? Maybe? I don't know. So did anyone here pick up the Space 65? It's too big. So we're gonna check out the construction right now. We're gonna take it apart. Yeah, so my main concern just now when I saw at least just on the pictures is that it seems like they misunderstood the whole point of the gasket in this the 356 Mini. So if you watch my unboxing and build, the teardown of the 356 Mini V2, you will see that I go over it and I talk about why the gasket is there, because even there's this thing called the loss manual for the 356 Mini where there's a big teardown, lots of detailed pictures. Even that guy didn't figure out what the gasket is for and why they designed the case the way they did. Yeah, so if you go watch that video, the reason why they had to use a gasket was because they were trying to do a top mount or a sandwich mount. Basically a sandwich mount, but they, because it was one of the first custom keyboards. Yeah, so they were trying to do a sandwich mount, but they could not find a way to ensure that the tolerances were perfect. So what they did was they made it so there's a bit more room to play with, and then just used the gasket on the bottom to push the plate up against the top of the case. So it wasn't for isolation or anything like that. It was just so that the plate would not rattle and move around on the inside of the case. Because if you look at the way the TX keyboards have to do it, there's either a bit of gap between the tops and the bottoms, or like they made it so that the seams don't even line up, like the top, just like the Gen 1 sandwich mount for TX keyboards. Yeah, so they put the gasket there just so that they could have the seams nice and tight on the case, and the plate wouldn't shift inside the case. Yes, welcome to the stream. We're not doing a build today, we're just doing an unboxing. Gasket installation guide. Oh yeah. Okay. See, because it does top mount. So let's find out. Yeah.
When worlds collide.
Great, thank you so much.
You can run,
but you can hide.
When worlds collide, you'll laugh so hard, you'll swear you died. When worlds collide, hold my hand, I'll be your guide. When worlds collide.
Hello, hello. No, this thing uses PCB mount stabilizers. I think you're confused with this thing, right? This is the 1.75U right shift. Hello, hello. Thank you so much for the raid. Welcome, welcome. So don't use screw and stabs. Oh yeah, because he had the same issue with one of the previous ones where the screws would short the PCB, I think. But hey, now there's another reason not to use screw and stabs because of the new molds. So the thing I need to find out is whether or not the gasket actually you can use it without the screws. Because that's the whole point of it. And even then, what's the point, right? Because if you look at the 356 Mini, man, I'm gonna have to show this thing to God. I think he will have a nice laugh. Okay, so this is actually my own video. You can see that the...
Oh, yes, okay.
Yeah, see, so the PCB actually has holes. What, does this even have that? You know what, we're gonna have to find out. Oh no, that's just for the... Wait, yeah. Oh, okay. Hold on. So, okay. Here's the thing I want you to look at. Just look at the way the plate mounts to the top. See, these? See, there's no screw points for the plate. Because it's supposed to be a sandwich mount. See that? So see how, yeah, there's a bit of give, and you're relying on the gasket elasticity to seal the keyboard. See how there's this gap otherwise? Yeah, but remember there's nothing, it's just aluminum and aluminum between the plate and the top. So yeah, so it's why a lot of people misunderstood the 356 Mini. A lot of people think that they were trying to isolate the thing, they're trying to do all these... No, it's not that. It's mainly to make it so that the plate doesn't rattle. And so that the outside is still nice and tight. As far as the seams go. I think I actually show it without the gasket as well, I think. Yeah, just look at the plate. Oh yeah, so in this video I actually show it assembled without the gasket. And I think you can see the thing shifting around. So this was God's 356 Mini. Yeah, so check that out if you want. You can see that, yeah, so he doesn't really, at least from what I can see over here, you know, kind of misunderstands what it's for, I guess, but let's see if it still works. I need some switches though. Oh, actually, how am I going to do this? I think I'm going to need switches on all the, on all sides. Oh, but good news is this plate fits switches pretty nicely. The PCB as well. So that's good. Very good. Okay. Yeah, see how all the switches are nice and flush pretty much before any soldering. So that's a very good sign. So one more switch. Okay, now let's install the gasket thing. So yeah, so for it to work, it has to the case has to be tight without even screwing the top in. As in, without screwing the plate to the top. And okay, I can see why you don't want to use screw-ins because of the stabilizers here. North-facing spacebar, unfortunately. But the thing is, of course, you know, this is quite different because this is a polycarbonate case instead of aluminum. So I think that, you know, aluminum would be the true test, I guess. Okay, so I'm trying to test the gasket on here. So the thing is, the bounce that you're seeing is actually the case itself. So yeah, so kind of hard for me to test with the polycarbonate. Because you can see it's just a case that's moving around. So now I'm going to screw it in. The screwing part is a bit difficult because the added tension from the gasket. And we're not gonna over tighten it. We're gonna go the corners and weird flex, but okay. This is the blackberry flavor. So it was the cheapest on Amazon Prime now. So that's why I bought it. Because I needed to buy milk and I was kind of too lazy to go out. So I just bought milk. Bought some boobly. This was the cheapest flavor alongside lemon. So I bought lemon as well. Oh, I wonder why I don't have the watch. A link to the watch. Damn. Because I have the link in my Discord, but I don't have it here. That's a... good command suggestion. Let me do that. Do that 1 second. Okay. Now try it again. Oh, what am I doing? Yes. Yeah, I really like this watch. I used to have the black or gray. It's like an off black. I used to have the black version of this, and that one was black with rose gold. And that's in the accents are rose gold. Case is still silver. Yeah, so that one was a shimmering black dial with rose gold sub-dial hands. And a rose gold accent on the second hand. Yeah, whereas this one is blue, or indigo, or navy blue. They call it navy blue, but honestly it's more of a navy or indigo, whatever, with yellow gold accents. Pretty sweet. I wish they had a blue with rose gold. That would be amazing. Eamsbird, what did you get? What options did you get for the E6.5? Did you also get polycarbonate? Or did you get aluminum? Yeah, so polycarbonate makes this a bit tricky to investigate. So yeah, this strap isn't the stock strap. The stock strap is kind of lame. I mean, it's some sort of leather, you know. It's whatever. This is a NATO strap, canvas NATO strap. Not my favorite strap that I own, but I just recently had it on, and so I just haven't had time to swap it out. Look at that tan line. Yeah, I just really want to get a nice indigo or navy blue leather strap. That's what I want. Yeah, so this has just been nice for the summer, because leather straps kind of suck for the summer. Gray aluminum PC plate. Hey, that's kind of like the opposite of what this thing is, right? Kind of. Metal plate with poly, and then yours is poly plate with metal. Whoops. Oh, did I show the underside of this thing? Whoops. Just realized. Yeah, this is an automatic watch. It's not Anything crazy though? Oh, this has the straps blocking it. You know, maybe it's time I take this off anyway. As I'll swap it to another strap. Yeah, it's nothing crazy, right? Because it's not a super expensive watch, but it's still cool though. All right. Yeah, so you can see that it flexes where there are no ridges, right? Because remember how the bottom has ridges to support the gasket thing? Wow, that kind of bothers me actually. You know? I wonder if... Okay. I'm gonna try it without the gasket afterwards because look at this. This part, you know, nice and sealed, I guess. But if you look over here, yeah, that would be cool actually. If you wanna, if you wanna have me build it too, I won't mind. But you get to compare it with the aluminum side by side. That could be cool. You could swap the builds around as well. You know, poly case with the poly plate, and then the brass and the aluminum case just to try around. But yeah, check this out. So this is a problem with the gasket, especially with a material like polycarbonate that is, you know, flexible on its own. See how the tension is forcing it to crack the case open, basically. I'm kind of certain if I take the gasket out, we won't have this issue. But for now, yeah, look at that. Jesus. A slit. Okay, so let's take it apart again, and we're just gonna take the rubber band out this time. screw it in. Would it help? I think it wouldn't really. Hello, Charles. Hey, how's it going? Would it be really sick if the PCB matched the backplate color? Did you see the? Actually, you know what? That's true. Yeah, because I'm not a big fan of this yellow. It's like I said, it's kind of mustardy and sickly. Not a. I guess it's not as obvious once you put the poly case over it. But hey, at least this has a brass plate, so it kind of, you know, with the when it's covered by the case, the colors don't look very different. But yeah, but if you got, you know, like a blue plate and some other color, and then the PCB is just this mustardy yellow, I could see that being kind of bothersome. I think a white PCB would be nice. Well, actually, you know, I still prefer black PCBs, but I'm just saying that in a poly case, a white PCB would look good. The thing about the black PCB is that it makes the bottom look too dark. So now we're gonna check the seams without using the rubber band. Red gasket, mustard PCB, cyan black weight, all visible through the frosted poly. Then you have switches and caps too. Yeah, I think that I wish the gasket were another color too instead of red. That's why I said I'm not a fan of the yellow PCB, because then, you know, you have to really worry about what other colors you're going to be using. Whereas if, you know, the PCB were just black or white, then, you know, you at least cut out one other color. And if the gasket were, you can make anything black, right? Just fucking just add dyes to it or something. I don't know. Roll it in mud and then burn it. But honestly, the way it's going, I think most likely not even gonna use the gasket. Teal and brass weight. It's actually teal and black, which looks super good on its own. Just look at that. Wait, what's wrong with East Coast internet? I will tell you though, in Dota, West Coast, if you queue West Coast, because there's two servers in the US, West Coast and East Coast in North America, West Coast is so much better. East Coast, It's just a toxic cesspool. Just there's a bunch of toxic players. East Coast Overwatch is trash too. And yeah, of course I watched TI. I watched almost every game. Stayed up for the whole final. OG. Best team in the history of Dota. Now top 5, all 5 of them are now the top 5 earners in esports. Insane. Yeah, I completely forgot to wear my OG shirt when I was watching the game. Then again, it is, you know, summer and that shirt is a long sleeve shirt. It's probably not the best idea. Man, I was so happy to see mid Tidehunter being played with the Dasso and Ags, because that's the build that I use when I play. I like going mid Tide, especially on Radiant. But yeah, it's super nice to see, because you know the only thing I was worried about was, man, you know what's gonna happen to OG. You know they won their first time. Now, you know, they don't look too good, you know, throughout the season. You know, I was just prepared for disappointment. But man, insane. Oh yeah, too much Tidehunter. But most of them were played offlane though. And then, you know, OG, of course, the only one to use it in mid instead. East Coast Overwatch is trash too. Not surprised. So the reason why East Coast Dota is bad is because, and you know I'm trying to say this without sounding racist, the East Coast attracts a lot of South American players. That's where they queue because they get better. They have better latency on East Coast, and the thing is, it's not even so much a region thing, but also demographic. So in NA, and you know, most of the Dota players are older. It skews older, right? Most people are in their late 20s, early 30s. Whereas in South America, like in Peru, for example, almost all of them are, you know, younger, teenagers, high school kids, middle school kids, because that's just what they play at the PC bangs, at cyber cafes, you know, LAN cafes. So it's a very different demographic. And yeah, so you can see that it's... I care is more interesting than Tide mid, change my mind. Well, yeah, for sure. For sure. I'm just saying Tide mid just because Tide was being played a lot. And, you know, I actually played Tide mid often. But yeah, OG was just incredible. I'm glad they won because, you know, their story last year was amazing. And I think that they are the best, you know, in terms of teams, they are by far the best ambassador for the game. Just shows you that anything can work. You can play anything, you know, play the heroes you want, do crazy shit. And, you know, if you stick together, you know, that's because that's the problem with esports, and especially in Dota, the Western Dota scene. You know, roster shuffles and swaps are just part and parcel of the game. You know, teams don't stay together for more than a few months. There's, you know, people always swapping around, always just, you know, trying to find that quick success. And they're quick to give up. Whereas OG, you know, they stuck around. You know, they are the first team to get into consecutive grand finals with the same roster. Yeah, so that's pretty impressive. Yeah, and yeah, the brand of Dota is just, you know, pretty good. Good lads. Okay, so check this out. So without the gasket, you can see that it's no longer as much of a problem. You don't see there's no slit on the side anymore. Or at least not as obvious, I guess. Maybe it's still there. You know what? Maybe it is. See, it's not as obvious anymore, right? Look at that. Whereas with the gasket, you can see that it was pushing the top and bottom apart. Right, and then so there was a gap here. I bet that was pushing the case open and sides to get in there. So just soldered in. There's more play there. No. I am 90% sure that you're wrong. I am. Because even if it's soldered in, the thing is, so first of all, the switch is a PCB mount, so it's already holding the PCB and case pretty parallel. You saw that. But even without that, the gasket is the main thing separating the plate and the case. And so I really don't see how, even if you tighten the PCB, the gasket would have still tried to push this apart. Yeah, we'll see about that. If this thing gets assembled, but because I thought about that just now when I was looking at it, and I don't know if I mentioned it when I was, or it was just kind of an internal monologue, because I was trying to figure out what was going on. Yeah, but I am quite sure that's not it. Yeah, so for that to work, your case material cannot be flexible. Thanks, 1342. I got an N Pro 2. Is it total crap? I mean, it depends.
I love you.
For the price point, if you want that specific feature set, go for it. Will I ever buy it? The answer is a resounding no. The reason why it's able to hit that many features at that price point is because there are a lot of compromises. Like a lot. And I'm not even comparing the N Pro to custom keyboards. I'm comparing it with other pre-built keyboards. I'm comparing it with Duckies. I'm comparing it with Philcos and Leopolds. Comparing it to Keywalker 68. Heine, 13 months. Thank you so much. Really appreciate it. Thank you. Good to see you here, friend. Who's gonna be your next personal build for yourself? I don't know. I'll probably build a keyboard for my brother first before I build one for myself, I think. I do want to build a plateless ZeroV1 and a plateless ZeroV2. So 2 builds for myself soon-ish, and I want to build one with the Box Noble Yellows. But yeah, don't have time because so the Dolphin's been delayed. The E6, the key count number 165 has been delayed, or 60 been delayed for a while, and then we're gonna have and I have to finish the canoe and do a switch swap on the key walker, and I have 3 SKBs coming in, so that's gonna be fun. It's gonna be an SKB Yas, SKB.65, SKB.75. I'm pretty excited for that. And then what else? I have a Tadasic seat to build. Yeah, so no time for myself, unfortunately. How many 8X MK2s? It depends, cause I have one local friend who bought 4 of them, but I don't think I'll be building all 4. I'm pretty sure he's not gonna keep all 4. I think he's just gonna pick like the colors he likes and then just sell the rest. I think he's gonna keep at least 2, so maybe I'll build those 2. And the Xenos as well. Xenos will be, I think, 2 Xenos. Should be around 2. But yeah, so it's a bit early to tell, but yeah, for hold on, I'm still trying to think about. Hold on. Yeah, I'm quite sure even soldered it's gonna be this. It's gonna be the same problem. As you can see how tight the PC mount pins are on the PCB. Look at that. Right. So just look at how tight that is. I think there will only be more tension once we put more switches in there. Yeah, I don't know. I'm quite certain even after soldering there'll still be a slit over there. Yeah, I think because even without the gasket, the seam is already it's not as obvious, but compared to the other side is just almost flush, but this side it's just a tiny little bit. You can kind of tell the it's not as flush than the other side, but it's still sealed. But then once you introduce added tension to it, it's just gonna crack open. Louis Kang, hello. So we mentioned already how heavy is the E6.5 with plate and PCB. I mean, this is without brass. It's pretty lightweight. I mean, it's I think that I don't think it's gonna be unique to your case. The fact that it cracks open on the right side, maybe not everyone will have it on the right side, but I think that I'm pretty sure you're not the only one that have this issue. So with just a plate, oh, whoops. It is 1 pound 6 ounces. PCB is 3.1 ounce. So with just the PCB plate and case, it is 1.89. So around 1.9. 1 pound 9 ounces. 619 grams. 89. So that's 708. I do my math wrong. 108, right? 708 grams. So that is the. I like the logo. It's neat. The E6.5. We will be able to find out more about it when we do a build with this, or if we end up doing a build with the polycarbonate. We're definitely going to be building one with aluminum, with an aluminum case. I think that one, the gasket should work better there, because you know the aluminum is not gonna bend or flex like the polycarbonate case. Yeah, I think if they wanted the case to be like that, they definitely needed screws on these two sides. I think that's either that, or they would have to move the screw points closer in. You know, that would be almost impossible because you have the plate and the PCB in there. But yeah, they just needed some way to tighten these sides. I think that would have been fine. Yeah, I read that the queues were like 30,000 to 40,000. Crazy glue. Kurgle? You mean Kurgle? Yeah, I mean, this is when tape comes in handy, right? I've seen tape work on polycarbonate before. Seems like PC was an afterthought. I mean, that's the way it is, right? It's always PlayStation or Xbox first, and then they just port it over to PC and they do a shit job. Okay, let's actually roll the credits. I'm gonna look for someone to raid. And yeah, it's almost midnight, and I have not had dinner yet. Oh, I know he meant polycarbonate. It's a shitty joke. I almost tried to type on this thing. Okay, Bach 540, thank you for the donation. And everyone, thank you for being here. The new follows, Twos Compliment, Pango Ray, Biscuit Roller, Blood and Steel, The Vicious Penguin, and Kanja Soul 1, or Kanja Soul. And the resubs, Chokan. Moki Doki Mouse is fine. Or, well, that was a gift sub from Chokan. Honey Bush. And who else? I think that's it. But yeah, everyone else, I hope you have a good week. I will see you all Friday, most likely. Oh, and yes, yeah, we had Twitch staff at Functional. Thank you. Oh, Two's Compliment is also a Twitch staff? Dude, you're at the 4th now. Man, that's exciting. Yeah. God was always the, long time Twitch staff, and then there was someone else, and then Functional. Now Two's Compliment. But yeah, thank you everyone for being here. Have a good night. I will see you all next week. Check out Shay Roz, The Raid, Visionaire, Louis Count, Jerk Chicken, Metallic Charles, Mouse is Fine, Shooter Gamer, Two's Compliment, VPR. Have a good week.